I thought we are all Africans or we are all African. So why is African time working in a certain country and not working in a certain country? Where I'm from, we are so used to African time. I know most of you watching this video, you are used to African time. They give you an appointment 8 a.m. You appear there 8:20, 9 o'clock, and everything is fine. Everybody's cool. Like, you find out that here in South Africa, African time does not work in South Africa. You are being given an appointment 8 a.m. It is 8 a.m. You come past 8, you on your own. You will suffer for it. African time does not work in South Africa. So I'm not asking, Africa. So what is the difference? Why is the African time not working in South Africa? Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back again to the space. This is your getting out a little bit of everything. In case you are seeing this face for the very first time, like I do say, please do not make it your last. Please. Do wait to subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you'll always be the first to get notified each time I upload a video. And if you are a returning subscriber, I am so grateful to you. Thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. Thank you. We are so used to African time. In my country, we are so used to African time. I know most of you watching this video that is not from South Africa, you are so used to African time as well. But you know that until you leave your comfort zone where you are staying, you will not know how things are done in other places. Coming down to South Africa, I saw that is another thing entirely. African time does not work here. Please, South Africans, correct me if I am wrong. African time does not work here in South Africa. They strictly keep to time. Coming to South Africa from my country, in my country, when you are being given an appointment, probably 8 a.m., 8 a.m., you are supposed to appear in a particular place. And okay, you appear there to 9 o'clock, after 8, everything is cool, like they will still attend to you. Though you are late, you and I know you are late, and the person attending to you know that you are late. But it's fine. So when I came down to South Africa, I saw that is another thing entirely. African time does not work in South Africa. I don't know. I stand to be corrected. I am not a South Africa, but living in South Africa, I found out that African time does not work in South Africa. I'm going to tell you a story. When I came to South Africa, pregnant, I've shared this several times. I've shared this several times. In case you are following me, I've shared this several times. Now, I got booked in a private hospital, Mediclinic. I was given an appointment 8 a.m. Now, because I am used to African time, I went there after 8, 20 minutes past 8. I could have done better, right? Yes. But because, we have this mentality, oh, we are African, so we are used to African time. I went there past 8. Lo and behold, they did not attend to me. Not because I did something wrong, because I came late, and there are other people waiting to be attended to. My appointment is 8 a.m. There is somebody 5 past 8. There is somebody 10 past 8. There is somebody 20 past 8. There is somebody 8:30. So goes like that and like that. So I keep saying, but you said my appointment is 8 a.m. I was arguing in ignorance, I was so ashamed. Anytime I remember that thing, like I feel like covering myself in shame. But I have learned, coming to South Africa, I have learned that African time is a thing of the past. So if I go back to my country, when they say appear somewhere 8 a.m., I'll be the first. So I know they'll be surprised. Of course, this is one of the things I've learned in South Africa. So that is, by the way, I did not get attended to. They did not attend to me. So I was rescheduled for another appointment. I feel very bad. But they said there's nothing they could do because there are other patients waiting for them. There were other patients waiting for them. There was nothing they could do. So they rescheduled me for another appointment. I feel bad though, but that is by the way. So I have an opportunity to attend a public hospital. Appointment again is 8 a.m. Now I am speaking from experience. Appointment again is 8 a.m. So I went there. I was there by 8 o'clock on the dot. Lo and behold, again, before I got there, there were other patients waiting. So, do you that when 8 a.m. is being given to you, another person, 8 a.m. is being given to them. Up to 20 to 50 patients, 8 a.m. is being given to them. It's just for you to come early. So in South Africa, I found out that when you are being given an appointment 8 a.m., you just have to be there either by 6 a.m., 7 a.m., depending on how that place is. But if you are being given an appointment at VFS, 8 a.m., you just have to be there by 5 or 4:30 at most, because 3 a.m. people are there, 5 a.m. people are there. So because your appointment is 8 a.m., you cannot appear there 8 a.m. You just have to be there before 2 hours before the time that we are being given to. This is the thing that I have learned here in South Africa, and I'm holding it so dearly. African time does not work in South Africa. Like, probably it works for the people, the indigenous, the citizens, probably it works for them. But maybe we, foreigners, it doesn't work for us. But the truth is that I've never seen South Africans or not South Africans. Everybody is always there. When I was given an appointment at Home Affairs, 8 a.m., I was there by 5 a.m. I was there. I was sitting in the car waiting. I was the number 2 person that was there. Somebody was there 4:30. So I was the number 2. I've learned. So anytime I've been given an appointment, I no longer take that same time and appear there. I go 2 hours before the time, or sometimes 3 hours before the time. It's better for me to be there, being number 1, number 2, at most number 3. They attend to you. And there's something I love again about this South Africa when it comes to appointments. When you are being given an appointment, probably 8 a.m., do you know that those people that you are coming to meet, they are already in the office waiting for you? I don't even know how they do it. Probably there's another door that they go through to sit and wait for the people that they are waiting for. Especially at the hospitals, they give you 8 a.m. I know some of them, they do, okay, it's fine. Let's just say, let's talk about the Home Affairs now. They give you 8 a.m. for appointments. Before you know, when it's 8 a.m. on the dot, they open. People are already seated, waiting for you so that they can attend to you. So most times, I'm wondering, where did they pass through? But I know probably there are other doors where they pass through and enter into the office. But that is by the way. African time does not work in South Africa. I don't know, for some of the foreigners that are watching this video, you can attest to that. You can agree with me that African time does not work in South Africa. So probably it works for the people, I don't know. But I know that African time does not work. I've gone to the hospital, I've missed my appointment. They reschedule it because I missed my appointment. There were other waiting, so they were to attend to them. So most times now, my appointment, I don't miss it. I go before time. So I found out that African time does not work in South Africa. That is one thing that I've learned so dearly, and I'm holding it so dearly. When I go back to my country, which I will go anytime I'm being given an appointment, I'll always be the first to appear. Now they'll be wondering, I pray that blood does not flow in again. I pray that blood does not flow in again, because so it's very difficult to learn this thing and still lose it. Once you are being given an appointment, 8 a.m., 5 p.m., whatever, any time that you are being given an appointment, now you find that even in schools, the children, there is a particular time that you must drop them. And before you know, they will tell you that lesson have started. You brought that child late. Like you, I know in Nigeria, even if it's 8 o'clock, you can take your child to school, 8:30, even 8:30. Yes, 8:30. In most cases, they are doing assembly. But here in South Africa, they will tell you that lesson have started. You brought that child late. African time does not work in South Africa. So you can correct me if I am wrong. Is it only for foreigners or for everybody? Like, I'm not saying it's just for foreigners. I know it's for everybody. But that's by the way. The truth is that African time does not work in South Africa. That is one thing I've learned, and I'm holding it so dearly. When it comes to time, South Africans, they keep to time. Wherever you're going, if you are being given an appointment 8 a.m., please make sure before 8, 2 hours before the time you are there, because there are other people that has that same time that you are having. 50, 20 of them are having 8 a.m. that you are having. So if you say, oh, my time is 8 a.m., I'll be there 5 minutes to 8, you are late. 5 minutes to 8, you are late. So you just have to be there 2 hours before the time, most times 3 hours before the time, so that you can be the first, you can be the second. And they attend to you. Once they open, they start working. That's why they don't joke. Once they open, they just start working. So it's better you be the first. They attend to you. You go, you don't have stress. If you need to come back anytime again, you come back. You go to VFS. Once they open, they attend to you. You go to Home Affairs. Once they open, they attend to you. So you can correct me, my South Africans. Is it just for foreigners or for everybody? Because I know that African time does not work around me. I've seen it. I've experienced it. It's not like I'm being told. I experienced it myself. Thank you very much for watching this video. In case you're seeing my face for the very first time, know that African time does not work in South Africa. Bye.